ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. I bow down to my teachers who brought me from darkness to light by opening my eyes with the salve of knowledge. I first want to thank the organizers, my co-panelists, and all of you who've kept your eyes open after such a wonderful lunch. Thank you. I serve in the role of the Dean of Faculty of Dharma Studies. That means in my faculty I have Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Sikhs. I also serve people who do Indian knowledge systems and those who are engaged in Center for Interfaith Engagement at Somaya Vidyavihar University. And so I'm here in my capacity as their representative and their servant. And I want to begin by saying that 3 words, in the beginning, struck me when I first read the Nasadiya Suktam of the Rig Veda. Because those are also the 3 words in the beginning of the Tanakh, which is known as the Hebrew Bible or the Old Testament. In the beginning, God created everything, and then however it got created, we are here. The question is, what happens at the end? And that is where our visions must also align, that unless we come together, people of different stripes, different faiths, different orientations, to think and act as one humanity in addressing the problems that affect our one home, which is planet Earth, our end will come sooner than later. I see a clock ticking in front of me. It reminds me that we live with finite time on a finite planet with finite resources, and unless our belief systems that compel us to behave the way we do doesn't invite us to probe within and see what is it within us, what is it within our systems, our scriptures, our communities that can help us think how we can live in a more friendly way towards our Mother Earth. We are harming rather than helping our mother. Rings true. Thank you. It rhymed 3 times, so I'm correct. My favorite book is an epic called the Bhagavata. How many of you have heard of that? It talks about the ancient character Sri Krishna. And in the Bhagavata it is said that, Krishna had many lovers. Yashoda, his mother, the gopis, his friends. But Krishna had one lover, the book says, that never left his company. You know who that is? Mother Bhumi. And it is said when Krishna would go to bed, after putting him to bed, Yashoda would go away. After the rasa dance, the gopis would disappear. When Krishna was tired, he was alone. But there is one person who never left Krishna, who got the most touch of his feet, and it was Mother Bhumi. And in the Mahabharata, there is a passage that says, when Krishna was going to Hastinapur to negotiate peace, one sage asked him, Krishna, where are you going? And he said, I'm going to try and stop a war. And long time later, on his way back to Dwarka, Krishna stopped at the same stage, with the same sage, and then the sage asked him, Krishna, what happened? He said, the brothers fought, everything is gone. So many people are killed. The destruction is just unthinkable. And the sage asked Krishna, why did you let it happen? Krishna said, for the sake of Mother Bhumi. And then the Mahabharata goes in that whenever and wherever the earth is overburdened by adharma, which is lack of satya, integrity, socha, cleanliness, tapa, endurance, and daya, compassion, dharma gets into a disbalance. That's where divine energies, divine forces appear. And one thinker from 19th century writes in his commentary, his name is Bhaktivinoda Thakur, says that don't think avatars appear only in India. Wherever and whenever there is a decline of dharma and a rise of adharma, somebody will come to set it straight. And that's where I see divine personalities like Lord Jesus Christ come and reinstate dharma in their culture, in their language, in their way. In an interfaith gathering like this, we have to reckon with the fact that the ultimate can only be one. Ekam sat vipraha bahuda vadanti. The truth is one. We experience and explain it in many ways. So, in an interfaith gathering like this, we have to recognize that fact and see how each of us can do our little bit for Mother Earth. In the Hindu community, sometimes I hear, "Ye to sab moh maya hai." Iska kya fark padta hai? So you roll the window down and trash the street. No, ye moh maya nahi hai. Moh maya aapke dimag mein hai. When we think that the earth is here for my enjoyment, I own the planet, that's moh maya. When we think this earth is actually a divine entity, a gift from God, then how can it be moh maya? So I want to conclude by thanking all of you for staying up. I don't have much more to say. We will hear from our other panelists, and at the end, if you have any comments or thoughts or questions, I'd love to reflect on those. Thank you very much.